Hey everyone, welcome back to Fate Stay Night Remastered with Jurgen Jays. I wanted to say first and foremost, Happy Easter to you if you're watching this on Easter, because that's when I'm planning on having it out by. I hope everybody's had a nice weekend and got to spend some time with family, and if you're a Christian, reflecting on what Easter means in that regard. If not, I hope you just had a good day. So last time, hold on, I'm trying to remember what happened last time. Well, I guess I'm looking at it kind of. That's a nice thing about these flow charts, is they do kind of remind you where they're at, and I like starting the episode off on this page, so that way anyone that is familiar with the story can kind of be like, oh, this is where we're at, and that way you don't have to feel inclined to watch all the other stuff before watching this. Or granted, you may not be familiar with the series, in which case you would kind of have to... I was trying to scroll back, yeah. I don't know, some of these decisions, like where the paths split, I didn't make that decision. It just kind of happened. Some of them were deliberate. Like, this one I know was deliberate. This one was deliberate, but I only had 3 options. And yet somehow there's... Well, like, when given to me, I only had 3 options, yet there's 4 paths here. This one I didn't have an option for. This one I didn't have an option for. This one I didn't have an option for. So some of these, just probably based off of some of the previous decisions, naturally funnels me down a certain route. But anyway, let's get on into it. Her poster sword bops me lightly. Oh, okay, not so lightly. Gah! Stars. I see stars. He looks so pompous. Hey, you thought you were going to hit me. You'll need to up your game if you ever hope to do that. Ugh. That's not the issue here. How the heck does a paper poster make a sound like that? Did she manage some sort of technique only a true poster master can execute? Okay. Oh, sorry. My poster's a collector's edition, made of fancy plate steel. So it's thick. It's like a disc plate. Is your head okay, Shirou? Fujine, you're going to end up killing someone one of these days. If that time ever comes, it'll all be good because you'll sweep in and marry me. That's not at all weird for a teacher to be saying to one of her students, even as a halfway joke. I would be arrested immediately if I were to say that to one of my students. Yeah, not a chance. I'm not marrying a natural-born killer. What? I don't think I'm that violent. You would be that unaware of your actions. Pray that I survive. I feel you, brother. I'm sorry. I'll have to be very careful from now on if I am going to have any hope of avoiding being murdered. Are you like in a contract to marry her? Like, Mr. Fujimura has already been like, yeah, you two are together because I've had to look after you. Keep talking big, but now I'm hungry, Shirou. I've been waiting for so long, so let's hurry and eat already. Fujine gets up. What's up with Fujine? She must be really hungry if she's offering to help, even if it's just settling the table. Yeah, she is a freeloader. Fine. Then you take out the plates and bowls. You can at least scoop the rice into bowls, right? You at least have hands to do that with, you know. Of course I can. Hey, do you think I'll be okay if I use a bigger rice bowl? That shouldn't be a problem. Sakura's not here today, so we'll definitely have leftovers. Be a big back today of all days. Good. Then you and I will have matching bowls today. Fujine scoops mounds of rice into 2 large bowls. A rice bowl sounds nice. I just had rice. It was like cheesy rice and chicken. It was pretty good. Whatever, I was going to go for a second helping anyway. And if I meddle in what Fujine does now, we may really not have any dinner. Besides, Why no music? Why is it getting so serious? This is the kind of chaotic scene dinner at my home has been for years. Okay. Another day ends. I thought that was going somewhere with the music cutting off. Maybe the track just ended and decided not to loop for whatever reason. We finish our rowdy dinner, and after I see off Fujine, I take a bath. After that, I head to the shed for my daily training. Please don't almost kill yourself today. I complete it as usual and then go to sleep. Okay, good. We're not having to redo all that. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Today ends peacefully and without incident. It's 1 in the morning. Dude, you wake up at 5:30 naturally after going to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning? What's wrong with you? I could never. I went to sleep at like 10:30 last night and I woke up at 11:30. Like I didn't have anything to do today other than cook. Save the game. Yes, please. Next day. This is hopefully the day that all the magical woohoo begins. Voodoo. Why did I say woohoo? There's no magic called woohoo magic. There's voodoo magic. Granted, this is nothing like voodoo, or what I know of voodoo. My extent of knowledge for voodoo goes to Princess and the Frog. Oh, we're here again. Lovely nightmare you're having. I'm in a fire. Houses crumble and people burn. No matter where I go, all I see is crimson. This is what I saw 10 years ago. It's a long forgotten memory of the past. It's obviously not forgotten. You're thinking about it right now in your sleep. I run through the scenery recreating what happened, and you were also thinking about it earlier today when you were standing in the park where everything was like burned down. I know it's a nightmare, but there's no way to escape. I mean, you could wake up. I run, and I keep running. Every time the scene ends with me as a child running out of energy and getting rescued. Yeah, if something like that happened to me, I'd have a recurring nightmare of it too. I sometimes have like reoccurring nightmares of breakups I've gone through in the past. Because that's, I don't know, was at the time was really troubling. Now it doesn't bother me so much. I wake up from that, I'm like, huh? What? Oh yeah, whatever. I wake up feeling wrong. A hand to my forehead tells me I'm sweating, even though it's winter. Oh, it's late. The clock reads past 6. I hear the soft sound of chopping from the kitchen. Okay, I was about to say, is Sakura here? Sakura's early again. Not really the time to be impressed by what an early riser she is. I need to hurry up and get ready so I can help her with breakfast. Didn't you say that you're generally an early riser? And then here you are. I mean, 6:30. Or 6 is still early, I suppose. Oh? Oh? What have I done to get on, like, her good side so much lately? Shirou, what are you going to do today? It's Saturday, so do you have work in the afternoon? No, not today. I might help Issei out. Why do you ask? Oh, no reason. I was hoping you could swing by the dojo if you had nothing to do, 'cause I'm kind of in a bind this month. A bind? Why? Oh, maybe Sakura did cook and they just didn't have a scene revolving around that. My bank account's hurting, you see, and it'd be a huge help if someone made me a lunch for a while. Yeah, not happening. It's your mess. You can afford to miss a meal or two. Dang, okay, just starve. I mean, she can't afford to miss a meal or two, but still, geez. I wasn't expecting anything from you, Shirou. The only person I can count on is Sakura. Right, Sakura? Jeez, just immediately pinning it onto someone else. Yes, if you don't mind having what I have, I can make you something. Ah, good, good. Then let's eat lunch together today. Alright, breakfast goes smoothly. Nobody throws hands or whacks me with a poster over the top of my head. Today's menu includes the typical sides, and the main dish is braised lotus root, konnyaku, and chicken. Braised lotus root. What's the thing in boba? Oh, taro. That's what I'm thinking of. That's like a type of... Oh, man. Now I want boba tea. That sounds nice. I don't know. I shouldn't buy any, but that sounds really nice. Taro boba. Oh. Sakura probably didn't need to make such an elaborate dish for breakfast, but I'm guessing she made extra to pack for lunch. Sakura is a member of the Kyudou Club, and Fujine is the club's faculty advisor. Sorry, taking a sip. Nobody would think it was weird if the two of them to have the same lunch. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, Shirou, you woke up late today. Did something happen? Well, I mean, I went to sleep at 1 in the morning. And then you Japanese people are apparently insane and think that's late. Fujine looks my way as she sips her miso soup. As much as she's just kind of out there most of the time, she's pretty sharp about this kind of thing. Had a dream about the past and woke up feeling crappy. That's it, you know. Watching my house burn down around me again and running through fire, getting burned alive. You know, the typical stuff that every normal boy experiences. Oh, so the usual. Nothing to worry about then. It's not an interesting topic for Fujine, so she shifts the conversation in another direction. That doesn't bother me one bit. 10 years ago, I used to have nightmares a lot, back when I couldn't shake the memory of that fire. But as time went on, those nightmares grew less and less frequent, and I've gotten to the point where the dreams don't bother me anymore. I've been told my nightmares were pretty bad then, though Fujine was already with us by then, and she's been sensitive about changes in me since. Shirou, are you hungry at all? Your dream this morning hasn't affected you, has it? No, I'm fine, so quit using my dream as an excuse to try stealing my food. I still have plenty of appetite, because I'm running off of only 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so I need lots of food. Well, granted, in high school, I could do stuff like that, where I was only, like, repeatedly 5 hours of sleep, but then I would crash on the weekends. Now, like, in my mid-20s, I could never. I even on weekends, if I get little sleep, I'm like dragging so much. I love sleep, but I wish I could stay up later because I like doing things with my time other than sleep and being active and such. But such, I guess, is getting older, question mark, or maybe I'm just a pushover. I don't know. I'm happy to see you turned out to be such a strong boy, but I wish you'd wound up a little more gentle. Right back at you. Since I'm basically your younger brother, I kind of wish you ended up more delicate and sweet yourself. We both huff and turn our heads away from each other. That's a very anime moment. Seeing that as a sign that I am fine, Fujine smiles in relief. Honestly, I appreciate her consideration. But I know she'll get an ego about it if I say it directly, so I pretend to grunt and protest instead. Yeah, y'all do have a very brother-sister relationship. Minus the whole, I'm gonna marry you one day thing. Sakura looks puzzled by an interaction. Oh yeah, because she doesn't have a good relationship with her older brother. Yeah, that's great. Yay, love Shinji. Not really. Soon after Fujine leaves, I lock up and Sakura and I leave as well. Senpai? I won't be able to come help out from tonight until Monday. Will that be alright? That's fine. Besides, it's the weekend. But you have friends to hang out with, so don't worry about me. Plus, I'll also be summoning a servant tonight. Don't worry about that. It's just a king from a legend. Oh no, that's not it. It really is for personal reasons, so I'm still going to practice at the club. So if you need anything, just come to the dojo and I'll figure things out. Ah, she likes him so much. I love their friendship / romantic feelings for each other. And I'm not going to go out just because it's the weekend, so please don't get the wrong idea. I'm not clubbing hard, partying in the club. Wait, I was trying to make What's a song that I can make a reference to now that won't make this feel quite so awkward for me? I won't be going in the club going shot, 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 shot. Everybody. That's not me at all. What? Sakura's acting suspicious, or rather, she seems nervous. I don't know why, but it's probably just that she can't come over the weekend. Maybe because she has to deal with her brother more, or... That is a little odd. Got it. I'll go to the dojo if I need anything. Gives an awkward thumbs up. Yes, that would be great. Or just come see her, because, you know, she wants you to come see her, it seems like. Sakura sighs in relief. But the moment Sakura lowers her gaze, her expression stiffens. Senpai, your hand. Sakura is staring at my left hand. I look down and see blood trickling from it. What the heck? I pull up my shirt sleeve. Yep. Blood. Say it so matter-of-factly, why don't you? The heck? Did I cut myself with something last night? What? That's what I'm thinking. But I don't feel any pain. It looks like there's a welt on my hand. The bruise stretches all the way from my shoulder to the back of my hand. It looks like a snake that's trying to reach my palm from the top of my shoulder. Oh, maybe this is his, like, command spells. And for whatever reason, when they got on him, they caused bruises and bleeding. But I don't know why he would have command spells since he's not summoned anyone. Well, it doesn't hurt. I'm sure it'll go away soon. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Okay, if you're sure, I won't worry. Me and Futon last night got into a real nasty fight. The sight of the blood probably made Sakura sick, since she's keeping her head down. Probably just worried about you. Sakura heads to the club while I head to the school building. The schoolyard is filled with athletic club members training. This morning is practically brimming with enthusiastic energy. But something feels strange. Everything in the school is as usual. The students exercising for morning practice are lively, and the new school building is spotless. Maybe he can detect the same seal thing that Rin had detected, because other magicians can, or mages, magecraft users, whatever you want to call them, they can detect magic, right? Maybe it's just my imagination. But when I close my eyes, the mood changes drastically. The building walls feel stained, like membranes have latched onto them, and the students themselves like empty dolls. Ugh. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, I mean, you did only get 5 hours, but I doubt it's that. I shake my head to clear it and head on to campus. School ends early on Saturdays. Classes end in the morning, but by the time I finish helping Issei, the sun is starting to set. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. So I always thought, like, in a lot of Asian cultures, it was like, you know, a 6-day class week or work week. And then, I didn't realize they got that 6th day early. That's not too bad, I guess. Probably a lot of that time gets dedicated to, like, club activities and such. Guess it's time to go home. I pack my bag and leave the classroom. Wait. I feel like something's gonna stall him. But then... Hey, you're still here, Mia. I run into Shinji. There are a few girls behind him making a small commotion, fawning over him and the such. If only they knew the truth. I can't believe you're hanging around when you've got nothing to do. Oh, right. You're still kissing the student council's butt. Look at you. You get into the school's good graces even though you don't go to any clubs. I'm gonna point out all of your flaws to you because I'm such a great friend. Helping the student council, I'm just helping the school by repairing old equipment, since we all use it. Ha, listen to you, anything is a give it according to Amiya. Did I ever tell you how much you tick me off? Don't remember? I probably wasn't listening if you did. You say that kind of stuff all the time, and I just ignore you. This doesn't seem like a friendship at all. I don't know why you guys keep on saying you're friends. I get it. Soda. So you're saying you'll fix anything as long as it's something that's in the school, huh? It's impossible to fix everything. The most I can do is take care of things. Then do me a favor. Our kyudou club's kind of in a mess right now. We've got bowstrings lying around, and the range hasn't been cleaned recently. If you've got time on your hands, can you take care of that too? Used to be in the kyudou club, so shouldn't you be helping us too instead of just kissing the student council's butt all the time? Jeez. Lovely friend. Great friend. Best friend. What? Shinji? Didn't Miss Fujimura tell you to do all that? Wait, who is this talking? Yeah. You'll get in trouble if you don't do everything you were told. But all the shops still will close if you start cleaning up now. If that guy's offering, let's just let him do it. Who's talking? Is this the group of girls behind us? That's kind of mean. Plus, an outsider can't possibly clean everything up. That might not be right. Shinji just said he's a former club member. Maybe we can let him do it. The girls behind Shinji are awfully chatty. Oh, okay, they are. Just randoms. They seem to be kyudou members, but since I don't recognize any of them, they must be the members Shinji recruited recently. Ja. I'm counting on you then. The key's in the usual place, so just go in whenever. You don't mind, right, Amiya? Yeah, yes, I do. You didn't even ask. Okay, I guess I don't mind. Never mind. No, I don't mind. I've got some time on my hands, so it's no problem. Thanks. So let's go, everyone. This clown will do the boring chores for us. Love him so much, he says sarcastically. Don't leave him behind, Shinji. Oh, good luck with the cleaning, senpai. Okay, so this is why I'm staying late at school, and then I get killed later. Or mortally wounded. I clean the kyudou dojo without any problems since I'm familiar with it. This really doesn't feel like your responsibility, dude. It's a big room, so it took a while, but it was kind of fun cleaning the place. I used to spend so much time until a year and a half ago. Midway through, I considered trying to shoot a bit, but decided not to. It'd be rude to the owner of the bow. Taking a sip. If I want to shoot, all I have to do is bring in my own bow and visit. I look at the time, and it's way past curfew. It's a little after 7. The school gates must be closed by now, so there's no need for me to rush out. Now that I look closely, I don't remember the dojo being so dirty before. There's dirt and grime all over the place, like behind the bow rest, in the club room. They're just taking dumps everywhere, wherever they please, mostly Shinji. He smears it, he sits down in the filth, and scrubs it back and forth with his butt cheeks, making it a really filthy place. So much dirt and grime. Well, I guess another hour or two wouldn't make much of a difference at this point. I've already started, so I might as well clean every nook and cranny of Shinji's nasty poop. Alright, Fujine isn't going to get upset about this at all. I'm really curious how this is going to go from, like, him getting injured to turning around and, like, knowing nothing about the Holy Grail War, seemingly, to, like, summoning Saber all in one night. I don't know how that's going to work, but the wind is starting to pick up. It's so cold, my cheeks start to sting. Fuyuki typically isn't cold at night during winter, but tonight's certainly an exception. My breath fogs the air with every exhale. I don't know if y'all could hear me breathing. The gate might be cutting it off. No wonder it's darker than usual. The moon's hidden tonight. I look up and there's no light in the sky. The strong winds send the clouds speeding across the night sky. Curfew is long past, and there's no sign of life in the empty school. Not so much as a sound can be heard on campus, and it seems to be covered with colder air than any place in town. I think I heard something. I do hear something. I'm gonna start vocalizing my thoughts out loud now. Is it coming from the schoolyard? Question mark. That night under the frosty sky, I guess I just got curious about the sound that broke the hushed silence. Yes. So I headed toward the sound to investigate. So I've been watching Game Grumps play Danganronpa, like the whole series, and Danganronpa gets really repetitive about its wording. I sometimes notice it flare up a little bit in this, where it's just like the thing that you could have just easily inferred. It's like, we're gonna state it plain as day to you. Not to such a degree that Danganronpa does, and Danganronpa, it's a certain charm, but I don't know. I don't know if that's like a trend of all visual novels, because I'm really new to like this type of game, or to visual novels in general. So whenever I play more, which I'm hoping to, I'm wondering if that'll be a universal experience. I go to the schoolyard. Is that people? It looks that way, at least from a distance. It's just so dang dark. I need to get closer if I want to find out more. The sounds grow louder, more intense. I know that sound. It's clashing metal. It sounds like a fight. This is so stupid. What the heck am I thinking? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. I'm being stupid, obviously. Who would ever fight in the school courtyard with weapons like that? Magic users. And then, it was probably a gut instinct that sensed the danger, or maybe keeping out of sight as I approached was just a stroke of luck. Whatever the reason, I hid behind a tree big enough to conceal me, and took a closer look at the source of the sound. Yep. There they are. The boys. There. My mind froze. What? I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. A man in red and a man in blue. That's the detail that we really cinch on to here. How dare they be wearing red and blue? That's so mysterious. The two of them are clad in armor, so ancient and several steps beyond old-fashioned. It's a ridiculous sight, but their rapid, deadly movements make clear their fight is no joke. I don't understand. Why is this happening? I can't even follow their movements, they're too fast. Their movements look so surreal, my mind can't function properly. The sound of their clashing weapons is the only thing convincing me the two of them are actually fighting to the death. I mean, or you could trust your eyes. I mean, you could be hallucinating, I guess. This music is loud. But there's one thing I'm sure about. They're not human. They have to be something else, in the guise of humans. I mean, you did get that one right. My magecraft training isn't why I know this. Then why are you immediately going to magecraft? To explain this away. Anyone could see that these two aren't human. Okay, fair. I guess that's fair. To start, humans just can't move like that. Nobody should get involved with whatever that is. They can't break it down on the dance floor quite like that. No human could possibly ever disco hard and party hard all night long like that. I can feel their intent to kill, even from a distance. I'm going to die. What? What? You feel their intent to kill for each other, and then you're just immediately like, yep, that's it. It's gonna be the end for me. My body instinctively knows before my brain kicks in that I just won't live if I stay here. My racing heart is proof of that. Since they're living things, designed only to kill. No knife or blade would be a match for whatever they're wielding. They are clearly meant only to kill. I suddenly remember yesterday's murders. The family that fell victim is said to have been killed by a bladed weapon. And here you are with two guys with bladed weapons. Dang! I shouldn't stay and watch another second. But I can't move a muscle. I can hardly breathe. He's in shock. My mind is telling me to flee. But something else tells me they'll find me the second I move. More than any internal conflict, though, I'm just paralyzed. I'm more than 40 meters away from them, but I still imagine getting stabbed in the back with that spear. I can't breathe. Okay. Shocked and then now going into a panic attack. The sounds stop. The two figures separate and stand facing each other. Just as I'm starting to feel a sense of relief that the fight's over, another, stronger sense of malice creeps over me. They both snap their necks towards me. Turns into a freaking horror movie. What? My heart feels like it's shriveled up in my chest. The numbness in my body turns to convulsions, and I clench my teeth in an effort to compose myself. Unbelievable! Who the heck is that guy? A nauseatingly high amount of magical energy flows into the man in blue. Kyudou once demonstrated to me how to draw in magical energy from one's surroundings. It was kind of magecraft so beautiful that it impressed even an apprentice mage like myself, or like me. But this is different. The same way even the simple act of drinking water can look revolting if done excessively. Does it? Well, okay, I guess, yeah, if you drink too much water, you drown yourself. But I don't think, oh, I'm disgusted by water. The man in blue appears to be binge eating. The sight is so extreme that anyone with magical energy would find it repulsive. Okay, when you put it like binge eating, that makes more sense. He's going to die. The man in red is dead meat. The attack will be infused. Oh no, my oven's going off. Hold on. 1 second. I'm making some stew at the moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Not really. I can just edit that out. But yeah, had some pork stew that I needed to put my vegetables in. Anyways, the attack will be infused with more magical energy than anyone could possibly defend against. He's going to die. That inhuman, something in the guise of a man, is going to die. But can I? Can I? Can you what? Can I just let this happen? The question shakes me out of my paralysis. My body is suddenly free, and I take a deep breath. Are you about to try to be a hero? Is that what's about to happen? Who's there? The man in blue glares in my direction. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna. Well, I mean, I guess you're helping save Archer's life in some way, even though Ren's about to have to waste all of her mana on you. The man in blue crouches in a way that tells me one thing. I'm his new target. Ah! My legs are moving before I even have the thought of running. The rest of my body finally realizes it's time to flee for my life, and suddenly all my energy is being poured into doing exactly that. So oddly enough, your nervous system, before your brain ever does any thinking for like really fast reactions, your nervous system as a whole does a lot of thinking. Like your spine thinks for you and reacts for you. It's not just your brain. I find that really interesting. Anyway, I don't remember where I ran through, or where I ran through? What do you mean? Or how I got there, but I'm in the school building. Oh, you mean like a door that you ran through. Real genius here. I regret my own actions as I huff and puff. I should have run toward town. I've got to be the world's biggest idiot thinking I can escape by running into an empty building. Alright, and with that, I think I'm gonna stop it there, and we're gonna find out what happens to our boy Shirou here next time. I mean, I know he gets stabbed, but it'll be interesting to see it from his perspective this time around. With that, I'll see you guys later. Happy Easter once more. Peace.